Hi there, Titans, and welcome back to another Titan Academy video. Today we're going to be talking about the image element in Titan Web. First, I'll show you how you can upload an image from your local device to the image element. Then I'll show you how to use a public URL to show an image. Next, I will show you how you can take rich text from Salesforce, or a rich text field from Salesforce, and display the image from that rich text in your image element. I'll also show you how you can take a public URL from Salesforce and show that image in your image element. And finally, I'll show you how you can configure a hover or on-click image using the image element as well. Let's get started. So the first thing that we do is, of course, drag our image element from the media tab over here, and we can just drag an image element right onto our screen. Once you've got your image element, you can configure your image by clicking on Change Image, or when you initially drag the element to your screen, this window will pop up to configure an image. And you can see here I can select from a number of different images. These are images that I've previously uploaded. If I want to upload a new image from my local device, I can just do Upload from Computer. I can choose an image. I'll select that image. I can apply, and my image will appear in my image element. The other way that I can create a static image is by using an image URL. And to show this, I'll just head over to the Titan DXP website here, for example, and we'll grab an image directly from this website, have it selected one yet. Let's grab this image right here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy the image address. And as long as this image is hosted in a public location, public URL, and you can test this by searching it on incognito and seeing if you can see the image URL. But once I've got my URL here, I can apply, and now I will have my image from the URL. So now let's see how we can bring this from Salesforce itself. Now you can either do this by going to Change Image and going to the Salesforce, but you can also just get here by heading to the Salesforce cockpit from the normal way. And I've already set up a get for a specific account. Okay, I'm pulling in an account from an account ID, doing this on load just for the example. And what I'm going to do here is I'll first show you how to bring in this rich text description, and then I'll show you how to do the URL. Now for the rich text, I'm going to head over to mapping, and you'll see that I've mapped my rich text description to the image itself. Okay, you can also do this for the hover and on-click images, which we'll discuss in a little bit. But once I do this, I need to click on this gear icon. And here, I'll be able to format how I want my data coming back from Salesforce. So in this case, I'm bringing back the format of an image. Okay, if I don't do image, this will not work. So I want to enable this string type, and the format is an image. And I'll go ahead and apply, and I'll apply that as well. And now, let's actually just get rid of this, or we'll change this image to something else, just so that we can see the change occur. So I'll use this donkey for now. And let's see what happens when I preview. The get will run, and it will populate it with this image from my rich text description in Salesforce. Now, I can also do this by bringing in a URL, as we discussed. So all I need to do is remap my field here. And instead of bringing in rich text, I'm going to bring my URL field from Salesforce, which I've named long URL. And that's this image right over here. And I'm going to bring this image in from this URL directly from Salesforce. So again, mapping, same thing. I need to format this as an image. And once I've done this, now if I preview, I'll get my URL image just like that. Now the final thing I want to show here is change hover image and on-click image. These are two different types of images that will happen either when I hover over my image or click on my image. I'll just show you quickly. Let's make this, and for my on-click image, we can just use this. And now what will happen is, so my get ran and it brought in my initial image. If I hover, I can see the image that I've statically mapped as my hover image. And when I click, and I'm holding down on the click by the way here so that we can see this, I see my third image. So you can really have different images for different states of your image element. And of course, you can also map those states here in your Salesforce mapping. So if I wanted to dynamically do this, I can bring different images for the different states of my element. And that's how it's done.